Categories of medical insurance health cover benefits. The above benefits are categorized under the following: A. Inpatient cover. B. Outpatient. Difference between inpatient benefit cover and outpatient benefit. Inpatient benefit covers you for procedures or treatments that need you to stay in hospital overnight, while outpatient benefit covers you for procedures and treatments where you don't stay in overnight or occupy a bed for the day. Inpatient cover is the core cover and, in most cases, a mandatory cover where one is covered for pre-existing, chronic, congenital, HIV/AIDS-related conditions, cancer treatment, organ transplant, lodger fees, accidental dental/reconstructive surgery, among many more others. Optional cover benefits include outpatient cover, maternity cover, dental and optical cover, last expense cover, critical illness rider. Let us now discuss each of these categories of cover benefits. A. Inpatient cover benefits. The benefits covered under this category includes 1. Hospital treatment and services. 1.1 You will be covered up to an overall limit in respect of the medical expenses necessarily incurred as the direct result of you falling ill or sustaining accidental bodily injury during the period of insurance. 1.2 The maximum amount payable by the company for medical expenses in respect of the period of insurance for medical expense claims shall not exceed the overall limit. 1.3 The policy will only cover accommodation for a parent or legal guardian accompanying the insured who is below a certain age, for example 12 years of age. 1.4 The cover includes nursing care, diagnostic, laboratory or other medically necessary facilities and services, physicians, surgeons, anesthetists or physiotherapists fees, operating theatre charges, intensive care unit charges, high dependency unit, cardiac care unit, specialist consultations or visits, and all drugs, dressings or medications prescribed by treating physician for in-hospital use. This also include discharge drugs. The cost of non-medical goods or services including such items as telephone, newspaper or accommodation for the insured's family is always excluded. 1.5 In some countries like Kenya, the insurance company's liability is determined after the deduction of any national hospital insurance fund rebate which is claimed against the hospital. 1.6 The insured is liable for the first amount of the excess if any is applicable. 2. Daycare surgery or treatment. A. This covers when an insured person is admitted to a hospital for a procedure that cannot be performed in the doctor's office or on outpatient basis and uses a hospital bed but does not stay overnight. 3. Chronic conditions and pre-existing conditions. These conditions are covered to the sublimit of inpatient cover indicated in the product benefits schedule subject to the terms indicated in the policy. 4. Chemotherapy. The treatment of disease such as cancer by the use of chemical substances through cytotoxic and other drugs are covered as inpatient or daycare based on the treatment required. 5. Radiation therapy. These are treatments with high-energy radiation rays such as gamma rays that are used to kill, shrink, damage cancer cells, and stopping them from growing and dividing. 6. First emergency caesarean section in the lifetime of a woman. First ever medically necessary emergency caesarean section delivery in a woman's life is covered. This is always certified by a medical examiner as being of vital necessity to the health of the mother and or child up to the limit indicated in the cover policy. If this treatment is to be scheduled admission due to an underlying condition, then it will be covered under the maternity cover benefit. 7. Pre-Hospitalization Diagnostic Services. The covered services here includes laboratory, radiology or other necessary medical diagnostic procedures ordered by a physician and which results in the insured being admitted provided that such medical condition is covered. 8. Local road and air ambulance services. Ambulance services for transportation of a sick person for eligible inpatient treatment from an area where facilities for adequate care do not exist to the nearest suitable hospital or licensed medical facility will be covered. 9. Post-hospitalization. These are the outpatient follow-ups that includes consultation, drugs, physiotherapy and other treatment that is solely related to the condition that the insured was hospitalized for. It is always covered up to the limit indicated in the policy schedule from the date of discharge and is on a refund basis. 10. Home nursing. Medically necessary home nursing care is covered upon approval by insuring company. It is covered up to a maximum number of days or cover limit within inpatient as indicated in the policy summary or endorsement. 11. External prosthesis and external medical appliances. External prosthesis and external medical appliances are the devices designed to replace a missing part of the body or to make a part of the body work better. Implantable medical devices, cardiac defibrillators, cochlear implants, or neuromuscular microstimulators, are used to restore body functions, improve the quality of life, and save lives. Implantable medical devices are implanted long-term and contain electronic circuits and batteries. They are covered upon approval by insuring company including but not restricted to standard non-motorized wheelchairs, frames and hearing aids. This is part of treatment for an illness or condition that the insured has been previously or is currently admitted for and is covered up to a cover limit within the inpatient benefit, as indicated in the policy cover. 12. COVID-19 treatment. Treatment for COVID-19 moderate and critical cases based on the World Health Organization disease severity classification is covered up to the limits specified in the policy schedule or are chosen and purchased by the insured. 13. Psychiatry and psychotherapy. Treatment for mental health-related ailments is covered up to the limits specified in the cover plan policy schedule for chronic illnesses. Cover for all eligible inpatient services is subject to the limits specified in the policy schedule and to the treatment cost being reasonable and customary. Sublimits payable for various benefits. Overall limit waiting period. Bed cover sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Lodger fee for accompanying parent / guardian sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Emergency evacuation within East Africa no waiting period. Accidents no waiting period. Acute conditions sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Newly diagnosed chronic illnesses waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Chronic, pre-existing illnesses, congenital conditions and HIV/AIDS waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Organ transplant, cost of donor or securing the organ is excluded. This is in addition to the relevant conditions benefit allocation. Waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Psychiatric and psychological illnesses waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Post-hospitalization after discharge, on reimbursement. Waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take and depends on the condition sublimit. Neonatal and prematurity conditions waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Inpatient non-accident related dental surgery / treatment waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Inpatient non-accident related eye treatments excluding surgery for refractive errors and laser treatment waiting period sublimit depends on the cover plan you take. Accident-related inpatient dental and ophthalmological treatment no waiting period applicable. Illness-related reconstructive / plastic surgery, excludes cosmetic, obstetrics and gynecology-related, waiting period applicable. Non-accident-related maxillofacial surgery, excluding routine dental surgery and dental fixtures, depending on the condition sublimit. Gynecological surgery waiting period applicable. Cost of purchase of internal and external surgical implants, appliances, and prostheses, excluding dental fixtures, depending on the condition sublimit. Last expense per the insured, as a standalone benefit, as per illness / accidents clause. Passive war / terrorism and political violence no waiting period. Maternity, normal delivery, elective and subsequent caesarean sections, first ever emergency caesarean section, ectopic pregnancy, maternity complications before and after delivery waiting period applicable unless stated categorically and depending the cover plan you take. COVID-19 treatment, moderate cases, waiting period applicable depending on the cover plan you take. COVID-19 treatment, critical cases requiring ICU / HDU. This is a cumulative amount that will be inclusive of any amounts already paid for in the treatment of moderate inpatient cases waiting period applicable. Critical illness cover. This is a lump sum cash benefit on first diagnosis of cancer, stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, paralysis. Only one claim is payable per year of cover. Waiting period applicable.